What is going on, guys? Fitcho here, and welcome back to the Valentino Rossi the Game Career Mode part number 11. Now today, we can win the world title. We have 3 Moto3 races coming up. We've got Motegi, Phillip Island, and Sepang, and we could win it at the very first race. But I kind of want to push it to the next race so we can win it at home in Phillip Island. Now, if you are enjoying this series, make sure to smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Let's jump into it. Let's go to Motegi and see if we can win the world title in Japan, or if it's going to go to Phillip Island.
After a long weekend of preparation, the race is about to start. You could cut the tension with a knife, but all that matters now is who gets across that line first.
Okay, here we are for the Japanese Grand Prix, and we are starting last because I wanted to see how this would go on the hardest difficulty in the game instead of just going on pole and screwing off into the distance every single race. But part of starting last means I haven't done qualifying and I have not learnt this track, and I really have only ridden it maybe once and I don't really remember which way it goes from that. So we'll see how we go. As we are now already up into 28th position as we try and get the slipstream off Daryl Binder, or Darren, is it Daryl or Darren? I can't remember, it's Binder, and we've run it quite deep. We've managed to make up a few more places, up into 24th now. Can we try and get a bit of a slipstream off Norridin? We move to his inside as we head down to a very heavy braking zone, it looks like. Yes, and we're going under a bridge as we try and look around the outside of Powie and up the inside of another 2 bikes and into the grass a little bit. We're already up into the top 20 as we're looking to the outside of Martin, and that's going to work. Can we go around the outside of Canet and our teammate Ben Snyder? Not quite, as we make a bit of contact with Kernfile up his inside, push him out wide a little bit. He's almost come back at us, not quite. We've got a couple riders off in the gravel trap. That looks like Bagnaia and someone else that came on in front of him. Didn't catch who it was, but something has happened at the front of the field. They're now fighting with Canet. Can we try and get past him? Coming up his inside, down the pit straight, and we make the move stick. That was a bit of a mistake as we come down the pit straight to start the final lap. We're going to lose a couple positions here. As we're now down into 18th place as we run a little bit deep into 1. And Canet comes up our inside, but we can go back up his inside. And we try and get a better run than Gian Antonio. And we do as we head down to turn number 3. Can we try to look up the inside of Martin? Yes, we can. Back up into 16th place. We are 1 place out of the point. 1 place out of the points right now. And Bagnaia in 15th is actually a fair way up the road. I've made a couple mistakes on that last lap. I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to get him as we're almost being dive bombed. And out of the final corner we come in Motegi. And we're going to cross the line in 16th place, 1 spot outside of the points. So we're not going to score any points here in Japan. But is that going to be enough to win the title? Finardi has finished 2nd. I think he was the one we're competing with in the championship. So that's about 18 points. I think the championship might be going to Phillip Island. Let's have a look. Yes, the championship is going to be going to Phillip Island as Romano Finardi scores enough points to keep his chances alive, as he's now only 69 points behind me, and there's up 75 points still up for grabs in the remaining 3 races of this season. Now, after that race, we can conclude that starting from last on the grid on the hardest difficulty isn't really the best idea, because I struggled to get up through the field. So I think I'm going to go back to having qualifying, because I also get a chance to learn the track. Not that I'm going to need to for Phillip Island, because I already know that track quite well, but the championship is still alive. And if we have a look at the constructors at any point, we're now so far ahead, it's not even, there's no point even saying it was that far ahead. So let's push on. Let's go home to Phillip Island, see if we can bring home the World Championship.
The riders have all lined up on the starting grid. We are mere seconds away from the start of what promises to be a sensational Grand Prix.
Here we are on pole in Phillip Island. 1.5 seconds was the margin, and Finardi, our championship rival, is starting from the outside of the front row in third. We are underway and we've got off to a reasonable start here, as it looks like we're going to lead down into turn number 1. Hopefully we can just ride off into the distance with our pace around this Phillip Island circuit. Oh, Finardi's come right up my inside and given me a real bump out of the way, but I'm going to come right back around his outside, as he definitely went too fast in that corner and just sacrificed his speed on the exit. I was able to capitalize on that. And out of the final corner we come at Phillip Island. A very long run down to the line. And I can't do a wheelie. We're going to win in Phillip Island. I think that means we're going to be world champion. I guess we'll find out in a minute. There we go. There's confirmation. I win by almost 5 seconds. I'd say that was 5 seconds because I tried to slow down the line to try and do a wheelie. So I won by 5 seconds over Romano Finardi. The fastest lap, about a second faster than him, which is a solid result. Absolutely dominant here at Phillip Island. Like Casey Stoner, I absolutely love this track. Let's continue. And we are now 74 points clear in the championship with 2 races left, and that means I think there's 50 points left up for grabs. So no matter what, Romano Finardi cannot catch us in this championship. We have won the world championship, I'm pretty sure. Then of course you got the constructors, where we are now we have 400 points, and we are 194 points ahead of Honda, which is absolutely crazy. And there you go, world champion Lachlan Fitcho. We did it for Red Bull KTM. We are the world champions. Romano Finardi looks like he's going to be in second, then Brad Binder, but those 2 places I don't think are yet to be confirmed, as we still have another two races in the championship. But we have won the championship at home at Phillip Island. That's what I wanted to do. Get in. We are world champions. I'm surprised there was actually no cutscene for us winning the world title, but if you look at the chat on the right, Valentino Rossi has congratulated us, saying, "Magnificent, Fitcho brings home the Moto3 World Championship." And that is all the congratulations I get. No cutscenes or anything, which is a bit disappointing. Maybe there will be at the very end of the season after Valencia, or even after the Enduro Ranch, I guess, but there's not at the moment. But I have won the world title. Let's have a look at our MotoGP rides. We can get on any bike but the top 3 teams, the factory Ducati, the factory Yamaha, and the factory Honda. They are the 3 we can't get on as of yet, and their interests are low. So to be honest, I'm not too sure we're going to be able to get on them by the end of the season. We've got 2 more races to impress them, and considering their interest is currently low, I don't think it's going to be enough to impress them. I've already won the world title, so I don't know what more I can do to impress them. So I think we might be running next year on the Suzuki. That is the next best bike to jump on. But we've still got the rest of this Moto3 season to go. We've got another 2 races, so let's jump into the next one at Sepang in Malaysia.
The bikes have taken their places on the grid. The light is about to go out any second now. This is when the riders have to clear their minds completely so they can give it everything they've got.
Okay, here we are on pole in Malaysia. The margin this time was 1.8 seconds to second and 2 seconds to third place. So we are very, very quick around this circuit compared to the AI, and hopefully we can just run away into the distance like we always do and get another solid race win and just pull out even further in the championship. I know we've already won the championship, but that's win it in dominant fashion if what we've already done isn't dominant enough. And out of the final corner we come to win. Wait, no. Are we going to win? Oh, we still win. I pulled the wheelie way too early. I was so slow down the straight. We managed to win the Malaysian Grand Prix in Sepang. I almost managed to lose it there, trying to be a show-off at the line, but we still managed to win the race by 0.4 of a second. I was out at 2 seconds-ish for most of that race. And we also get the fastest lap by a 10th, exactly a 10th, over Romano Finardi, but another race win for us. Only 1 race left in the championship, and we've already won the championship. Let's have a look. We're now 79 points ahead of Romano Finardi, and in the constructors, we are over 200 points ahead of Honda now, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, here we can have a look at all my levels. We are now level 65 in braking with the silver bonus, level 56 in rain ability with the bronze bonus, then we're level 64 in throttle management, agility, cornering and body position, and we have the bronze bonus for agility and body position, and then we are level 69 for physical condition with the gold bonus. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the MotoGP teams. Okay, the top 3, Ducati, Yamaha and Honda, are still locked, but it looks like their team interest has gone from low to medium. So maybe, just maybe, after the next race in Valencia, it could bump up to available, because it goes low, medium, then available. So maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get on one of these rides, the top 3 rides, for the next season. Personally, I'll be quite happy to ride the Suzuki, but if I get one of these 3 teams, I would definitely jump for that. Okay, that is all for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to smash that like button, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Now, a quick reminder that you can still ask me questions for my 500 sub Q&A. I'll be recording that in the next couple of days or so, so if you still have any questions you want to ask me, or you didn't see the video, you've recently subbed to the channel, you can ask me questions for my 500 sub Q&A. That will be in the next few days, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.